Hi Cancer, welcome back. This is your weekly reading from May 10th to May 16th. We're going to be using the Golden Universal Tarot deck. I'm going to pull 5 cards and then I'm going to pull 4 cards from underneath as the clarifiers. First card is a situation, second card is you, third card is what's surrounding you, fourth is the outcome. The last card is the underlying energy. Again, for each card, I'll pull one from the bottom. So let's start with the first card for you, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from May 10th to May 6th. There you go. There you are. Queen of Cups. And the clarifier. 3 of Cups. Celebrating. Let me just move this down a bit. All right. Looks like good times here. Now, what is representing Cancer? Whoa. This is a side read because it's 3 cards. This is just juggling, maintaining balance in a time that's not so settled or stable. It's trying to maintain harmony, working with your circumstances. A very busy time, a lot of communications going back and forth. The Ace of Cups, an offer of love, divine love. Could be childbirth, could be baptisms. This is about also your cup being full. Your cup runneth over. About being fulfilled within yourself. And then we've got the 7 of Wands, blocking. This is the Hero card. People might be trying to get your attention, but it looks like you're busy, very busy and focused on you. And so you're not quite being receptive or open. Why? Okay, because of a heartbreak, loss, or disappointment from the past. So let's continue. Let's get a card. One card that represents you. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, May 10th to May 16th. Can I get a card representing you, Cancer? May 10th to May 16th. All right. Blocking, again, with the 9 of Wands, barriers up. Clarified by the Magician. A lot of potential. All right. Can you get a card for what's surrounding Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from May 10th to May 16th. What's surrounding Cancer? King of Pentacles, or the 10 of Wands. All right, what's the outcome? What is the outcome for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from May 10th to May 16th, please? What's the outcome? There we go. Reunion. Soulmate connection. Wow. Marriage. Again. So, you guys got a fantastic read for your monthly read. It was like soulmate, love, marriage, everything. It was fantastic. So, I really wasn't expecting to pick up on the same Cancer energy. However, we did get, even in the monthly reading, this element of blocking, being resistant, to what's surrounding you, but it being such a fabulous offer, such a fabulous situation that you can't help it. So here we are with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Love, the Queen of Hearts, someone who's beautiful, very much a healer, compassionate, deeply intuitive, sentimental, loving, deep knowing, spiritual, beautiful, and full of grace and compassion and kindness and goodness. That's the kind of queen that the Queen of Cups is. This is the situation, okay? Clarifying the 3 of Cups, clarified by the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups in love and romance can signify, this kind of social celebratory energy. Could be dating, going out on dates, or going out with your friends, celebrating with your girl squad, that kind of energy. Family reunions, a card of a reunion, as is the Six of Cups, a card of a reunion, as can be the Four of Wands, a card of reunion. So it looks like definitely someone, you know, coming back into your life, someone you have already met before in the past. Now there you are, Nine of Wands. Look at this person, blocking, barrier up, wounded warrior. That's what this card is called, the Nine of Wands. This is where you've been hurt before and you have your guard up. You are vigilant. You feel defensive. You're worried. You're kind of paranoid, suspect about this person's motivations. You know, are they trying to use you? What are they trying to get from you? Being very protective and guarding what's yours, all that you've worked hard for. You are clarified with the Magician here. Why? Because the Magician speaks to someone who's the alchemist, someone who's able to manifest anything. Very powerful, also very spiritual card. The Magician has every tool on their table to manifest anything they want. There is a kind of cold, detached element, a scientific-y kind of, I know scientific-y is no word, but this kind of energy to the Magician where it's more about the alchemy of it, the putting things together, how it works out, how you can manifest anything, and therefore there's that trickster vibe, this kind of emotional detachment, okay? And I get that here with this barrier up as well, protecting what's yours. You know what you bring to the table. You know what you're capable of. You know what you have, and being guarded or defensive about that, protective of it. Around you, you've got the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Ten of Wands. King of Pentacles is about deep roots. The King of Pentacles can be representing a Taurus. Otherwise, you see the bull horns here with the bull head here, but otherwise, it's about deep roots, your lineage, your legacy, people who, the King of Pentacles is someone who watches out for their tribe, their kingdom. They have great responsibilities. This is also likened to King Midas. In love and romance, you know, sometimes this person can miss out on an opportunity because they're so focused on their kingdom and their priorities. The King of Pentacles is a wonderful person who is a great husband, partner, business partner, brother, friend, someone who wants to see everybody do well, very helpful, benevolent, kind, generous. In love and romance, it's sometimes, you know, people are possessions, okay? Not intentionally would they want to make it like that, but kind of feels like the King of Pentacles is always more concerned with, you know, their culture, their community, their kingdom, their responsibilities. That's priority over love, okay? And the clarifier here is Ten of Wands. This is great success, great responsibility with the Ten of Wands. That's why the King of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles. They have so many people that they have to take care of and watch out for. Now with the Ten of Wands also, there's something implied where the castle is in sight. And it's just one more push. You got to make it to the castle with those 10 wands, and then you can set them down and rest. So it's saying the completion of the wand, the growth, the inspiration, the success, the manifestation is almost there. It's requiring one great effort left to get to the castle where you can set your wands down and rest. We got the 9 of Wands here, 10 of Wands here. So it looks like there's a progression of almost being time where you can relax. Okay, we see the 4 of Wands later on, don't we? Outcome, 6 of Cups. This is someone from your past returning again, okay, which I spoke about earlier. Happy childhood memories, feelings of nostalgia. This is where someone from your hometown, school, your own community or your background. I get that kind of vibe because of the King of Pentacles as well. Someone from your culture, from your community, from your childhood, okay, that's coming back. And it's a soulmate connection. 2 of Cups, that's what you want to see. Okay, so even though you may have a guard up and barriers, and sometimes that happens with people who have children as well. It's like single parents who have separated and they're wounded now with the Wounded Warrior card, and they don't want to date because they don't want to put their kids through it in case things don't work out. Like that also happens with the 9 of Wands. So in love and romance here, saying from having that guard up and having that barrier, because of this connection to your community and sharing things, maybe possibly values, the same values, this is a soulmate connection. And what is underlying energy for all of this is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is a card of solid foundation and stability. Rites of passage like graduation and marriage. It could be a reunion at a wedding, or a wedding taking place. Basically what the Four of Wands is about is after you've worked really hard with the 2 and the 3, and then you've manifested and made some kind of abundance or wealth or stability and security for your life. Now you build your home, and you can think about other things like starting a family, getting married, or your kids going off to school, graduating. It's that rock solid foundation, or being that house or that family that everybody gathers at on the weekends. That's that solid Four of Wands. Very social card, as is the Three of Cups. But again, this and this all kind of signify this reunion with someone from your past, being a soulmate connection. Also could be, again, a reunion at a wedding, or a wedding taking place, or a marriage taking place, okay, for you. Now, this is the Wild Kuan Yin Pocketbook Edition. I'm going to pick one card from here for you, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, for May 10th to May 16th, please. Here we get one card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to May 16th, please. Grace carries you home at the end of your efforts, when your resources are exhausted and you are without further recourse. I am there for you with loving wild grace to carry you home. Again, see, you get that feeling of home, nostalgia, someone from your community, someone from your past that brings you that kind of warm, fuzzy feelings of your warm childhood memories, that kind of energy. All right. So we'll leave that over there. And I'm going to pick a card from the top and the bottom from Miracles Now by Gabrielle Bernstein. Can we get a card from the top and from the bottom for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to May 16th, please? What's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to May 16th, please? Whoa, all right. You got, I don't need to find my purpose will find me. And then we have, dissolve all boundaries with love. So there's those boundaries, okay, that barrier and the boundaries here. All right. And again, on the bottom, we'll just check. I measure my success by how much fun I'm having. Okay. Next, I'm going to pull a crystal reading card from Rochelle Sharman. This will give us a crystal as well as a chakra to work with for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to May 16th, please. What's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to May 16th, please? Can we please get a beautiful crystal for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to work with for May 10th to May 16th? What guidance is there for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Too much. Okay, I'll take that. Past life. Lapis lazuli. It's a past life connection. Soulmate connection, past life connection, courage, tiger's eye. Always comes up when you're doubting yourself, when you're scared, when you're being challenged. So let's find out the chakras that are associated with these two stones, these crystals. Third eye and crown chakra. Third eye being right in the forehead area, right above and between your eyes. And this is for powerful spiritual initiation stone, awakening spiritual wisdom and knowledge, opens you to clairvoyance, supports past life awareness and healing of any karmic patterns, enhances psychic gifts and awareness, severs karmic ties. It says, if you feel entangled or stuck in a karmic relationship or situation, be comforted by the fact that the devas have arrived to assist you in bringing insight, awareness, and healing. This card can also suggest that you are connecting to and bringing through past life gifts and wisdom. Make sure to honor and nurture this new knowledge because it will bring about massive healing, enriching your world by bringing welcome positive change and new inspiration. Allow this wisdom of the past to flow through into your current life and let it be your guide. Now let's look at Tiger's Eye. It's related to the sacral and solar plexus chakras. So let's just see. We've got the third eye and the crown, your head area, okay? And then the sacral and the solar plexus. Sacral being around your pelvic area, and solar plexus at your, tummy, right where your ribs kind of end. So for Tiger's Eye Courage, it says, allows you to see situations clearly and powerfully assist in decision making, allows you to open deeply to spiritual wisdom and live it on a day-to-day basis, enhances courage and strength, allows you to stay focused on the task, supports in challenging and confrontational situations, supports in finding your inner truths, and draws in courage from your spirit to face challenges. It says the devas of Tiger's Eye are with you now, encouraging you at this courageous time in your life. They are offering you powerful medicine to assist you in connecting to your inner courage. Open and allow this energy to ignite your warrior as you step into your courageous heart. All right, as I said, some kind of conflict, something that's a challenging situation, and therefore calling on the power of the Tiger's Eye crystal. Very easy to get both of these crystals, affordable. But if you're not a collector of crystals, you could just download a picture off the internet. All right, so this is the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Let's get a card from the top and from the bottom. Okay, retreat, worth waiting for. Okay, so we're going to take that on the bottom. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Just take a peek at all of these. You know what? I'm just going to briefly touch on them and then try to pick one card. Retreat is speaking to spending quality time with your partner if you're in a relationship, and that being a good opportunity to deepen your connection to them, leveling up your commitment with them. Now, if this is for those of you who are single, it's speaking to taking a time out from love and relationships for yourself so that you can have time to heal and process, and then later on be prepared to enter another relationship. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Pretty self-explanatory, like something coming in, love coming into your world. It's worth waiting for. Divine timing at play, okay? So let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Again, with this social energy of Three of Cups, possibly meeting somebody through your social network. But let me just get one card, just because we don't have time to read fully from 3 cards. So can we get one card, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 10th to March 16th in love and romance, please? Just one card. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. Let me just put this here. This down here. And on the bottom, you deserve love, you are lovable. Okay. So, you deserve love, you are lovable is all about affirmations of saying things like, you are loving, you are loved, and you are lovable to yourself, to help you be in the vibration of that law of attraction to attract what you want. And it's just an affirmation saying you are lovable, no matter what circumstances or issues that have occurred in the past, to believe this to be true so that you can manifest love. Trust is about, in the situation, saying trust can move mountains here. If it was a situation in a relationship where you think it's like over, not fixable, speaking to your trust can change the outcome. But let me just read it to you. In response to your question, the romance angels ask you to trust that everything is exactly as it needs to be. Do not add fear to the situation, which will only create drama and negativity. Instead, the angels ask you to release your worries to them. Your present situation is here to bring you blessings and personal growth, leading to the beautiful romantic love you so deeply desire and deserve. And see, you deserve love, right? Saying you deserve it. As you follow the pathway you're currently on, trust that it's leading you in the right direction. Your faith uplifts your energy, which in turn attracts positive experiences in people, including your romantic partner. This truly is a situation where with faith, all things are possible. So I'm sure for you Cancerians, that will resonate for you in your particular situations. In my experience with Cancer, you guys have so much faith and trust and love. You really have this focus to try to work things out more so than any other sign. So let's see. Woo! Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Speaking to, this home that's passed and feeling misplaced and longing, feeling homesick for a home that's no longer there. Okay, sorry, I was pretty short there and abrupt, but I didn't like the way that popped out, so let me just pick one card after a shuffle. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2019, May 10th to May 16th. May 10th to May 16th. Just one card, please. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to May 16th, please. Okay. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. These down a bit. And hopefully you can see that. No, nope. Okay. Just gonna go like this. Move this down. Trust. Maybe I'll put lapis and tiger's eye over here. Okay. Then on the bottom, the ever unfolding rose. Okay. So awakening, let's see what that's about. 88. You are going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you and at many levels. You are starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you incarnated. You may find that you are experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of life, or even feeling Kundalini Shakti rise through your body from the base of your spine. The most important thing for this time is not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receiving them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth one of these creations into the world, or perhaps you are being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat the following work your light activation. Hold the card on your heart and say, I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe, using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. So let's read about the ever unfolding rose. Number 28. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it. 9 of Wands. To let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open, no matter how much it hurts. To continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you are going through a difficult time right now. Instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing to open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. And one day, in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself in a blanket and trust that the mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not all be smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. One day, not too far from today, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poetry of life. Everything is going to be okay. Work your light. Everything is going to be okay. Let it crack you open. All right, so we definitely see some kind of big conflict here, okay, that's making you stressed out, that makes you draw on your courage with tiger's eye. Having trust issues with love, feeling like you don't deserve it, like it's not for you. And then there's also this element of ancient wisdom being awakened, with awakening, and even with lapis lazuli, past life knowledge and wisdom coming to you right now. I'm going to leave that as it resonates for you. I feel like this is very particular for certain Cancerians, so I'm going to leave that for you to take as you will. Please check out your monthly reading if you haven't already. Otherwise, this looks like a wonderful time of a reunion with somebody from your past. And it's a soulmate connection, and it's going to be a pleasant reunion, one that brings you happy, warm feelings. Okay, so maybe you want to just lower that barrier a little bit. Okay. That's it for now, Cancer. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.